Let's talk about what Danny said after the game of well. It was a very dejected Danny Rule of well. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Danny Rule last night after the game basically said Eddie hopes the playoffs are now over. It's now just about making as much points as humanly possible and seeing how we can go from there. But he said, no, it makes no sense to speak about playoffs. I think we should be a little bit honest. We are not ready for playoffs in many, many ways. We did an outstanding job and felt that we were close. But in the second half of the season, in tight games, we couldn't win. Maybe win 6 at home, the data, but we didn't. In the end, it's about results, not feelings, or not data, not feelings. It's not good enough, but we will not complain. With D player, D cat, they go again and again, and that is outstanding. We're not 8 points behind, so we shouldn't speak about playoffs. We were already always in touch, but to make the final step, you have to win these games, and we couldn't. It was possible, a chance upon we are now dominated, but the end result. It means we got to go to midweek Blackburn Rovers and see what we can do there, because they haven't won since their gaffer come in. So you can see that coming. And the thing is, you look at everything that happened this week. Danny felt very just emotional. I said I will always. He says like he's always remember these players and stuff. But he spoke about the whole situation with what's happened in the week. He said I cannot answer too much on this topic. It's not my topic. I am the wrong person to speak to. Hopefully we can solve the problem. This is very important for the club, but I don't know. We can just cross our fingers. We cannot influence it. We have to try to bring a performance on Tuesday at Blackburn Rovers against side who are struggling a little bit at the moment. We have to go again. We have to invest. It will not be easy for everyone around the team, the players, but I have told the players I'm so proud of them. They never complain about anything since the time I've been here. This is a key message with us with 6 games to go. And the thing is, you look at it and you kind of go, what can happen next? Because he did say in the interview, I will always remember the players and stuff, and it sounded like a goodbye. It did sound like a goodbye. And you look at all the situation that's happened and how things are going, and you look at how many times people are looking at Danny in a good way. The link to Leicester City, RB Leipzig with interest from Southampton for a long time. And he's a man in demand, and you can tell he's a very good manager and he got a good thing, but it's clear that with us, he's never going to go any further, get the club any further, because it's not there. You can't keep having these situations where we're talking about things with the manager and chairman, the chairman and manager. Like, Chansiri's done really well at getting people like Darren Moore, got us up, got sacked. Danny Rule giving us a good opportunity, puts us where we're going to be in a potentially free window transfer embargo. That takes us to 2027. Danny Rule's contract is up in 2027, I believe, if I remember correctly. Whoever comes in for Danny, they're going to have to pay for it, whatever thing. The relationship between the owner and Chansiri seems to be very, very strained. He said, at the moment, it's not time to speak about my future. The club know my thoughts. They know where we are and what I want to do in the future, and this is the most important thing. And this is the thing. You know, they know what you want to do. So has he already turned around and gone? I'm done. I'm going. Bye. But at the end of the day, it's hard for us to kind of get any kind of... This should be a season where we're kind of going, okay, we established ourselves to be mid-table-ish, around the middle of it anyway. And it's just not there. That kind of thing to go, okay, we've got the mid-table. But then things like this happen and things like Monday happen. And then you just lose that kind of bit of where Sheffield Wednesday, to quote somebody who I know on Twitter, who I speak to a lot, he said Sheffield Wednesday is his happy place. It won't be people's happy place anymore. For some people, they will not go because they don't know how to affect it. We need to do something in the fan base to change. But the thing is, there's so many that I think who are still not fully in that mindset that what can we do? The fan can do a lot to do it, but it could cause us to have issues with the EFL. We may have to just take those issues with the EFL, like Reading have done, with the process they did with the tennis ball, with the kind of marching outside, with like leaving the ground leaving the stadium or whatever. I don't know. I personally, I don't know what the next step is for fans and supporter groups and stuff to do next. They will have a plan. They will go into this with a plan. That's the thing that I've got is there will be a plan from supporter group and the engagement panel. They will all have a plan. The supporter trust will get a plan together. The one thing that we know under Chansiri, there is no plan. It's hit and hope. It's hit and hope. It's see what happens. Like I said, it did feel like it was a bit of a Danny saying goodbye, but we don't know. No one actually knows what the real deal is going to be with Danny. We all want him to stay, but realistically, I don't see him staying. And I don't blame him for wanting to go. I really don't blame him for wanting to go and have a bit of thing where you're not constantly talking about the chairman, where you can talk about football things. This manager must be so annoyed with how little footballing talk he's been able to do with everything that's going on. We'll have to see what happens. Come Monday, it'll be a busy week. Monday, we'll have preview for Blackburn Rovers. We'll have whatever happens with DC and paying the players. He may play in the 11th hour. He may not. I still think we may be under embargo because we've got late payments twice in one season, so there still could be an embargo anyway. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's not a lot we can do about it at the moment until we know what's going on. If we can get a clear picture, if fans can get a clear picture and know what the end goal is, which is a new ownership, then it's great. There's a lot we can do. And for once, I know last time I said protest didn't work. I'm willing for anything to give it a try now. Because something has got to give to it to work, because it's just going to cause us more and more problems down the long run. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Not the best video to do, I'm afraid. It makes like preparing and thinking about next season kind of difficult on how much you keep going and keep doing it. But gotta find that motivation within. So yeah, I'll pick to the next one.